Okay, so if you're in your 50s,
Mhm.
realistically, you easily have another 15 to 20 years to work. And I like to say that I think things are even going beyond that, where we may never traditionally retire. Like this idea of quitting work altogether might not be a thing in the very near future. And so when women are looking at career changes, how should they be thinking about that next 15 to 20 years that's ahead of them professionally?
Absolutely. And it's for anybody. You hit it right on the head. If you may not be able to retire, you may not wanna retire. That's okay. Retirement may look very different, but your career is gonna look very different. And the fact of the matter is right now, if you're 50 plus, you know, if you can get a full-time job with a company, great, okay? But I would also get comfortable with the fact that you are gonna have to have multiple streams of revenue, multiple avenues for income, and that may not be with a one full-time company. It may be 1099, it may be contract, it may be project, it may be you've got 3 projects at once, it may be you have an entrepreneurial side hustle as well, and, I think that's the thing is you're gonna need to really become much more entrepreneurial with it, and, that's a hard one for a lot of people to take because we've, spent the past 20, 30 years working for someone else. And, yeah, just realizing that the permanence of a single job and single employer is something that is really going by the wayside, especially the older we get. And you are going to have to take control of it through multiple streams that may look very different across the board.
I love thinking about it that way because then your eggs are not all in one basket. When someone says to you, "You know an awful lot about this. Have you ever thought about working on a contract basis and doing some special projects for companies that need just that thing for 1 month or something like that?" I mean, I think it's a great way to supplement your income and create something that you can always fall back on if the company you go to work for folds someday, right?
There's that, and the other thing, it kinda goes back to what we were saying earlier about the ageism piece. One of the biggest things outside of the compensation, "Oh, they're gonna want so much more money." Okay, maybe. But the other is, well, they're just gonna leave. One, it's a stupid employer, okay, if they think that. Because here's my take on this. Everybody leaves. Everybody leaves, everybody will leave you. That 27-year-old that you just hired is suddenly gonna wake up in a couple of years and think, "I wanna go get my MBA. I wanna go, I wanna go open up a taco stand on Bali. I wanna, whatever." And they're gonna leave, just like you could leave in 2 years. The idea of thinking someone's going to be there for a long period of time, well, they're near retirement. They're just gonna leave. They're gonna leave, yeah, well, then that is when I would flip it and either mention, "Hey, everybody leaves." Would you rather get someone with experience, some professionalism, and get the most and maximize that for a period of time? Or let's just do this on a contract basis. Okay? Let's do it as long as it works. Just a different way of flipping it.